little late to stream here because I've had a couple of days where I was not all well, so that's what's happened. Then suddenly streaming on Twitch wasn't a priority. But here we are, and the Formula One in Austria is already going. So let's see what happens when we fly over, which we will very soon. We start in Graz, a city near the Formula One track, the red track, and we end up in a military airplane. I'm not sure it's active anymore. It looks like it's kind of a museum, but let's see. Anyways, on the flight simulator, you are allowed to land there, so that's what we do. Yeah. There were an update just before I went online, and actually a couple of restarts, so I'm a little worried that it looks like it's downloading a lot right now and actually has stopped. So let's see if we get going or if I have to reboot once more. How it's going now. So let's see. But it was very odd when I started the Xbox. It actually suggested for me that I bought Microsoft Flight Sim again. I already have it, and some, I don't remember the level, but it's one of the highest. It's not the Aviator, but I think it's that just below that. So something is wrong there too. But I'll try to see if I can find out what is going on there. Okay, so now at least it looks like we are, or maybe not, because there, oh, the sound is back. But nothing is as it should be. Now we have some sound at least. And here we have, I'm going for the Pilatus, and I'm a little curious about the graphics inside the airplane, because you can see that the graphics here isn't that great. It's getting better, but very slowly, right? It doesn't look like it's going to be great flight. Okay, so now we are, yeah, as you can see, there's no graphics. I don't think that is how we like it, so I am probably going to to reboot. Now there comes some graphics there. There, and we have a co-pilot, which is always nice. We like to have a co-pilot. I do, at least. But still, the thing is, it's not doing what I needed to do. So we'll wait a little bit and see, because there's also no sound right now in my ears. I don't know if you can hear anything. Oh. I pressed the parking brake. So at least for, yeah, we're going 344 and we're heading up. Where does that sit? So let's just get that one right, and then the altimeter. We will need, I think 7,000 should be fine to get over these mountains. And let's set the vertical speed. It's here. But where is it here? Oh. Why don't I see it on the monitor? We are at 1120, which is pretty much where glass is, so that should be fine. And this is on FMS, it's fine. And we probably should set this one on nav. We cannot do that before we engage the autopilot program. So there and there, everything seems right there. Set the flaps here on my controller and put the trim at, it was 13. Yeah, so that's fine. Let's get towards the racetrack. Then I hope the graphics holds. The graphic held up, but the controller actually turned off, and then I don't have any control of the airplane. So what do we do? Do we just restart? Maybe we can do that. Apparently nothing is working now. See, I have to reboot this one too. Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm not going to. There. And then we say restart. restart, and then of course we hope that we are able to get off the ground at least. Oh, well, that's different. So I wonder if it's actually restarting the game now. Might think that something was missing. No, we are getting straight to. Yeah. It doesn't look like the general graphics is a lot better, right? And right now we don't have an autopilot, and that can turn out to be a problem, of course. Oh, there it is. So again, set the altimeter at 7, the heading at 344 there, and so now we stopped again here. I think it probably will crash at some time soon, because I have no control of anything. So here we have there's a vertical speed, and we will get up by I think 1000 should do it. I'm not 100% sure, but let's pretend. And this one I cannot engage yet. I think that's it. Flaps and trim is already where it was. And how about the throttle? Yeah. Full throttle and kill the brakes and then see what happens. It's a little bit more smooth now, and we should be able to get off the ground here. And we are. So, as we are off the ground, we can pull up the gear. See, we are. I think we can autopilot our way out of it. See, it looks fine, and we can reduce the flaps. We have the speed. Say hello to the beautiful co-pilot. Seem to be off. Why can't I put nav? Well, we'll see, I guess, in a little while whether or not we are on Does it roll here, and I don't like that. But on the other hand, it does say autopilot zone. Oh, it looks like we actually didn't. Yeah, it's there. Why isn't it on this one? Ah, it is now. Should get into waypoint. Then we'll go over there. And the mountains should never get to 2,000 meters. It will be the highest one that we'll go over should be around 1,800 meters, which in feet I think is about 6,000 feet. Here we are, the beautiful Austrian landscape. And when we get to the Red Bull Ring, I will take over from the autopilot, because it's a little, there's a lot of mountains right there. There's also a wide space, valley where the racetrack actually is. The racetrack goes a little bit up the mountain, but basically it's in an enormous valley, so it should be fine. Should be fine getting around when we get there. So I would very much like to see the plane turn now. Which it doesn't seem to do. So let us see if we can force it. This, of course, is not ideal that we have clouds here. As we are going into mountain points, so it's not great to have mountains. Yeah, well, plane is kind of fighting me on this one, so I think actually I will turn off autopilot. And then we'll have to, at least for now, do it by ear or nose or whatever we do it by. So in front of the airplane, you can see there are some pretty high mountains, probably around the level that we are at, 7,000 feet. And that, of course, we'll be turning before, as you can see. Turning in this valley, and then we are basically on a run towards the racetrack. So we'll just keep it here. And yeah, we have some mountain tops. But other than that, it's the beautiful Austrian nature, and I like especially that these long valleys between mountains. And if you have the chance to get to Austria, I will recommend to actually do a drive into these valleys, because it's so lush and green and beautiful. Really worth a visit. Of course, here in my newly updated flight simulator, graphics aren't super great. Under the airplane, it's okay. We can see something looking like real world, but forward looking, it's not. It doesn't look too great. So, not completely sure what happened there. So right now we are more or less pointing at the racetrack. And that's why I'm descending a little bit, to make sure that we fly over in a reasonable height. Of course, we don't want to hit anything that is tougher than the airplane. That could be a mountain, for instance. But on the other hand, we don't want to be so high up that we cannot see anything. So I'm going outside for a little while. So should be looking at these mountains that are risking our life. They're still, yeah, well, there you can see the racetrack, I believe. Let's get inside again. Let ourselves drift away. 5656. Let's get a little further down. And then try to see it from the outside. You can see the airport that we're going to land on afterwards, and here we have the racetrack. Turn 1, out to turn 2, on the top of the hill, and then you all the way down. There you are, the whole of the Red Bull Ring. I'm missing the bull statue of the bull. So let's turn over the airport and then go back to the racetrack and then come back to this. So let's get a little more engine. There's the airport that we're going to land on. Careful not to lose speed. Thing is to lose the speed, but now I did lose the racetrack. What I did lose that over there. Or are we on the way to it? I lost the air. I lost the racetrack. Let's not lose ourselves in the mountain. Let's get back towards the airport, and then we should be able to get to the racetrack after that. Sorry. So there's the airport, and here's the racetrack. So let's get notes. Right. And then of course we have to hope that are high enough above the mountain area. Right. So here we have Austrian Racetrack. Better get inside to get control of the airplane. And let's prepare for a landing. I don't know how the Pilatus is in real life, because I'm no pilot, right, and I haven't got a lot of people piloting. So but in the sim it seems very forgiving, to be honest. And might be true, right? So it's there. And it's hitting somewhere. Oh, what's the wind like? We have 2 on the nose here. Could that be a problem landing? That's sure. So if we just keep it here and then turn around and go for a landing. Again, with the wind actually, so it may be a little wobbly when we get there, but 2 knots shouldn't be a big problem. So let's get the gear down while we still can. So, yeah. seems to be uphill. We should be able to get off here? No. Yeah. I don't know if general aviation is on this side or the other side. Just guessing that it is okay to go here. Do we see any? Yeah, we see some. Actually, it looks like it's outsiders. More than airplanes or motorized. That's wings. On the other side. But again, this was a military airport, so maybe we actually don't really have any indication of it being a great place to land and park. So let's just get up here. We can park somewhere here. Let's keep it here. So now I need to remember what to do. I take this one and then we can kill everything else. That should be everything. As you can see, the propeller stopped too. And then I can get to the co-pilot seat, and then I should be able to open the door, and then we get outside. So from an initial crash situation to actually parking here on next to the racetrack, it's great. We can do that. So let's get up in the air with the drone and fly around a little bit. And yeah, that was the Austrian Grand Prix. I forgot to say anything about the Canadian. If you saw it, then you know. I don't know what went through the head of Lando Norris. I guess he feels the pressure, and yeah, basically can't handle it. It's not that I understand him, because he has been so close, right, last year, and he basically lost it by himself, and then this year doesn't really turn out to be his year either. So I can understand that as the senior driver, he feels the pressure. It's a shame, but that's the game, I guess. So yeah. Let's see how it goes this weekend. The practice sessions look like he is more calm and collect, but you never know. Let's see what happens in the qualifying. Yeah. So that's it for me this time. Have a great day and a great race weekend too. Bye.